Hello, boys and girls, it's Fog. Welcome back to Fog's World. We're right where we left off last time. And I know I said that I was going to work on the ranch, but you know what? I want to give these animals a little bit of a rest. They've had a long trip through our tunnel there, and they're a little tuckered out. And fresh from this gigantic project over there, I thought maybe it'd be time to start another really big, gigantic project. So instead of doing that, we're going to come down here and we're going to go to the end and we're going to build an Enderman farm. Here we are. I've already gathered all my materials in these boxes here. Look at it all. I got so much stuff. I don't know what to do with it all. Oh wait, yes I do. I know what to do with it all. I know what to do with it all. We're going to build an Enderman farm. That's what we're going to do. So before we do that, there are a lot of things that I considered with this. This is how I've been getting ender pearls recently. Over here in the end, I've built this little safe platform over here. It's just a little 3x3 floating block with a spot for me to stand underneath. I can scan the horizon and bring Endermen over to me, because you know when you look at Endermen, they want to come at you and they can't get me because I'm under this thing, and then I just sit here and whack away at them, and you get surrounded by enough of them, and it takes a little while, but you know, sooner or later you kill them all. That works. It's functional. And this is, you know, as far as Enderman farms go, this is as cheap a solution as you could ever want to find. It works great. But of course it takes a while, and you know, half the goal here really is to get lots and lots of XP in as short an amount of time as possible. I built another one over there so I can do one here, and then when I run out of Endermen to kill in this area, I go down there and kill them over there, and that works great. Like I said, that is a very effective way to kill Endermen. It's a very effective way to farm Ender Pearls. The problem with it is that it's a little slow, because those Endermen are not one-hit kills. Now, another way you can do that, you can tweak that same design and just add a crusher piston to the top of that, get all those Endermen to come around you, and then once you've got them around, flip a lever and crush them and bring them down to half a heart and kill them that way. That way works really well too. And that's a little simpler, but you still have to summon them all, and it's still, you know, it's still not as effective as I really would like. And so I've given it a lot of thought. I've seen Etho's Enderman farm, his Ender, and that's a fine design as well. And I've looked at other designs. I've looked at Panda's design, and I know I was going to try and do something a little more original than Panda's design, but I'm sorry, folks. His design really is about the best you're going to get. It's very resource intensive, but in case you haven't noticed, right now resources aren't really a problem. I have lots and lots of resources. That's not really so much of a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and build a design that's based on the Panda design. It's not exactly like his. At least I hope it's not. It's not meant to be. But it is going to be similar. So step one is to get away from this island. In order to, well, let me real quick discuss why we do this. In terms of XP per kill, Blaze are really the way to go, because they get you twice as much XP as any other mob in the game. And that includes Enderman. Blaze will get you more XP than Enderman. The difference is that we're in the end, and in the end the only mob that spawns is Enderman. Period. Full stop. End of sentence. And you can get far more mobs from mob spawn, from natural mob spawn in an area, than you can get from a mob spawner. Now, mind you, a mob spawner will not cap as soon as natural spawning, but it's not nearly as quick as natural spawning. So as long as you're killing all the mobs that are spawning naturally around you, then you're going to get more much faster through natural spawn than you will through a spawner. So that's why we're doing this. And let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is we want to be able to control all the natural spawn. And in order to do that, we need to get away from this island. We need to be at least 128 blocks away from this island. I'm going to go for a little more than that. I'm going to go 16 blocks beyond 128 away. And I'm going to bring these just to remind myself how far I need to go. I'm also going to line the top with half slabs. And that will keep Endermen from spawning on the top. It will not keep them from teleporting to the top, but it will keep them from spawning there naturally. And the name of the game at this stage is to just control where they spawn. So let's start by building our little highway out into nowhere. And I'm going to just build it right off of this because there's really no better way to do it that I can think of. Those are temporary there. Those are to give me a spot to place my top slab here, my half slab at the top. And then at this point, we just bridge out into nowhere. And that's how far I guess we'll go. Yeah, let me recover these because my OCD just won't let me not be out by an exact count. So at this point, we just start bridging out. We're going to go like this. I assume everyone here is aware that if you hold the shift key down while you're doing this, that you're not going to fall. We don't need to worry about things spawning as long as we don't get too far away here because it's a natural spawn, so things will only spawn 24 blocks away from your current location. So that means that I can lay down a few blocks before I have to put a lid on it. Now, I've seen people try to get as low down on the map as they possibly can before they build their Enderman farm. That's really not necessary. And the reason being is that mobs won't spawn more than 128 blocks away from where you're standing anyway. So it does you no good to build an Enderman farm that's taller than 128 blocks high. Unless you're planning to stand in the middle of it instead of standing at the bottom, but then that gets a little awkward. So there's really no need to go any lower on the map than this platform right here. We have plenty of room to build up another 128 blocks above us. Alright, I've finished the bridge out to here. You can still see the island a little bit in the distance there. Now, technically, we should be far enough away that we are controlling every spawnable area. Mobs cannot spawn on those chunks, even though they're loaded. But if they do spawn, they'll immediately despawn. But I'd just as soon go a little farther anyway, I think. Just make sure those chunks are unloaded. Ah, that delicious inky blackness. Yeah, that looks good. I believe that chunk is unloaded. I think I can use F3 to verify that. Let me double check that in just a second. Make sure I don't step off the edge here. There are no entities loaded at all. So we are definitely controlling all spawn area. Otherwise there would be entities here. So this is where we'll build our Enderman farm, way out here. We're going to lay rail down on this in a minute. Actually, we'll lay rail down on it when we come back out to it this time. And we'll start bringing materials over. We're going to set up a platform where we can move those chests to. Get a rail line out here, and we'll be good to go. A while back, had we done this with Rails, we might have run into a bit of a problem. Yeah, I'm going to tweak that in a second here. I'm just trying to get a spot where I can place a rail line here. Yeah, get out of my way, buddy. You're in my way. For some reason, they don't get angry when you nudge them off. You know, oddly enough, I would get angry if someone nudged me off, but they don't seem to mind. So, you know, I'm okay with that. So this is where our rail line will start, and we'll build a little safety rail here and over here, and maybe add a couple more out here. I think I got enough that I can afford to add some luxuries like this. That will keep Enderman off our rail platform, and it will give us a safe place from which to get on and off. And let's get busy. We'll come over here and collect as much stuff as we can carry. We'll start with the rails, because I'm going to want to lay a rail line out there. And let's see, we want some buttons, because I'm going to need that for my rail line as well. Okay, and we'll start by just bringing blocks. We already have enough slabs, so that's good. And, you know, I'm going to want a chest. Oh, I've got wood. I've got wood. That's good. Okay, so I can make a chest out there. And I will use up at least one stack of rail on the way out. So I'm okay to take all of this, and let's get going. Let's start building. I need you, I need you, I need you. We are going to put a button. Let's put the button there. That will power our powered rail for our launcher. And then we can put, if I go 6 regular, 1 powered, then again I will have a system where I can push a minecart all the way to the end. But I don't know if I want to do that on this one. I might actually want to be able to catch the minecart. So instead, let's put them every 16. I think that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to go ahead and do 16 of these just because it's going to make it easy for me to keep track of how many I've done. And, oh, I forgot levers. I'm going to need levers. Let's go get the levers. And a minecart. Materials to build a minecart might not be a bad idea either. So let's do this. We can put you there. Yeah, don't look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. Levers. Where did all my levers go? Oh, there they are. I'm carrying them. Must be losing my marbles. Okay, here we go. Eventually, I think I should put a lid on this too. But we'll do that another time. Here we go. And another 16 of these. Now, a few builds back, if you may remember, there a long time ago actually, there used to be a bug with riding in the rail cars, where if you had a single block high platform and you put a rail car on it and you stepped out of the rail car, you fell through the platform. Let's all be glad that they fixed that bug, shall we? That was just an awful, awful bug. That was really, really bad. I don't have enough regular rail because I extended this so far. Yeah, that could be a problem. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it good for now. I will get more rail and we'll come back and do that and finish this line in just a minute. But for now, we'll leave it where it is. That's okay. So at the end here, I need to build a platform. And I'm going to build it off of this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 in this direction, I think. Let me check my notes real quick. Yes, indeed. We're building an 8x8 platform to start. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 4 this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 in this direction, counting that one as 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more make 8. Okay. And this way. That should be lined up. Yes. Out this way. Very good. Now we're going to put a lid on it before we do anything else. All right, this area is going to become something of a disembarking station for our rail line. It's going to come in here. We're also going to put some safety rails around here. That's what those are. Those keep me from walking off by mistake. Got this way with it as well. And beyond here is where we're going to actually build the Enderman farm. This will be the lower platform of the Enderman farm in just a bit. But first we have some construction to do here. Right here is where the train line is going to come in. It's going to come right to about this place, this spot right here. So let's go ahead and do that. How do I want to do this? Well, do I or don't I? No, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to slight change plans. I'm going to make it so that it curves right there, and it's going to end right here. And we'll put a button there. And so I'm going to need about another, oh gosh, probably another 32-ish, another half a stack of regular rail. So we'll get that taken care of here in a little bit. But now we got to do a little bit of building here. We're going to build a workbench, and we're going to put that there. Then we're going to build some, no we're not, put that in the wrong spot. Shame on me. Workbench, you go there. That's where you go. And next up, we're going to build some chests. I'm going to build 4 double chests. Let's see, that's 16 gets me 2, so we need 32. Whoops, I put too many. That's okay. We're going to build, and I can't count anyway. I actually needed a full stack of wood to build 4 double chests. So that should give me another double chest, another 4 chests. There we go. So we have 8 chests. As a temporary measure, let me put, no, I don't need to. Let's see. Yes, one goes here and here and here and here. That can still open because it's on half slabs, and half slabs are not blocking. And so now we have a place to store our goodies. So let's get busy and start stuffing things in the box so that we can carry more things over. Now, before I do anything foolish, let me save the game before I ride this rail car, because goodness knows rail cars sometimes don't work the way we expect them to. So I'm going to save the game right now. Be back in 1 second. I'm back. Okay, so we'll put this guy down, give him a little nudge, and hop in. And he should ride us all the way to the end, hopefully. Should be enough powered rail to get us all the way there. And indeed it appears to be. And now we step out. Good, it does not dump us in the ground, which is what I was afraid it might do. I should be able to safely get out, but just in case. Good. I couldn't just break the rail car and pick it up because I've got a full inventory. Otherwise, I would have done that. Well, if it wasn't obvious, I have come prepared to set up an enchanting area. And let's do that right now. You are going to go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, right? This would be easier if I just place this guy down. Nope, not one more, right here. Let's see, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. Perfect. So that should be capable of a full enchantment. And back we go. All right, now that we're here, we have to build a platform. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to build a platform right in front of us here. Stand back a bit so we can look. There's going to be a platform there. It's going to be a killing zone where we will kill our little ender buddies. In order to build it, though, I have to build a platform beneath it because I'm going to get a little fancy here. I'm going to build a floor that I can raise and lower. And in order to do that, I need to build a platform beneath it. It's got to have a space 2 below this one. And let me grab some of this. And sure, we'll grab our sticky pistons and some redstone and some repeaters and a lever. And do I want to do top slabs too? Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Let me think about that. No, we can bring them. We'll bring them. Okay. There is going to be a ladder right there that we will be able to climb to get up to the top of the tower. So I'll go ahead and do this just so that I can remind myself of where that goes. That goes right there. Beneath that ladder, right here on the ground, is going to be a lever, which I have in my hand here. This lever is going to operate our floor, our killing floor. And I don't need the levers anymore. They can go away. And I know what I'm missing. I'm missing my water bucket because we need to get beneath this to do our lower platform. And so we're going to put some water right there, and that's how we're going to get down below to place our platform. We need to go one beneath this lever, and yeah, we need to go like, okay, this is the tricky part. Point of no return right here. If I mess up now, I'm dead. Little tip, when you go to do something like that, you need to make sure, absolutely sure, that you have, sorry, I'm thinking and placing at the same time. You need to make absolutely sure that you've waited long enough for that water column to go down far enough that you're not going to die in the attempt. So this guy gets taken. Ooh, careful. That is a very fast pick. Wow. Let's be real careful when doing that. And actually, I just messed up a bit. I didn't want to place that there. Okay, we got it. Bring you out here, like that. One more, like that, and over to here. You're going out one. In order to do it, I need to take my water back, though. Whoop, I want my water. I don't want the chest. Now, I'm not stranded down here. Oh, shoot! Oh, crumbs. Oh, this may be bad, people. This is really bad. Well, good thing I made that back up, huh? I'm back. I moved all the stuff back into these chests again. And we're now at 7 deaths. Lucky 7. Let's hope we never have another. And let's get busy putting it back the way it was, shall we? And here we go again. Second time's the charm, huh? Huh? We gonna make this work, huh? We gonna make this work? We gonna make it work? 1, 2, 3, out, and climb to there. And I want my water back. And I'm holding shift. Whew. Don't scare me now. Don't scare me. You're going away. And you're going here. And now we go. 1, 2, 3 this way. Okay. Now, redstone out here and out there. And this redstone is activated by that lever right above me, this one. You can see that. And we will, let's see, I need to go out, let's see, I need a hole that's 16 wide. So from here, 16 more. 1, 2. Now right here we place another couple of blocks and we're going to put pistons, sticky pistons, all the way back along here. Alright, now repeaters. We put a repeater here and a repeater here. Oops, no we don't. I'm off by 1. We need to extend this out 1. Nearly forgot. You come back up. Thank you. You go here. And we'll do the same on the other side for now. Perfect. And let's lay down the rest of our blocks. And we're going to put repeaters all along here. Like that. Redstone, whoops, not there. Don't need it there. Get back, thank you. Redstone goes along here. And we do the same thing on the other side. There and there. And now build our floor here. This will be the killing floor for our mob grinder. This is where the Enderman will land. And we're going to build this so that when it is down low like this, the Enderman will die from the fall, just leaving the Ender Pearls behind. And when it's up like that, oops, we missed some redstone somewhere. Let's take a look at that. Why didn't you reach? You didn't reach because you don't reach. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I know why. Never mind. That's why we test, people. You don't reach because I wanted one of you and one of you. Look at that, all the way to the end, except for those last two. Why aren't you up? You should be up. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be up because you're just powered. You're not the actual floor. Okay. All right, let's build the rest of the killing floor now. So I experimented a lot with different dimensions for this. And I mean, I literally, I went into creative mode and used single player commands to do an awful lot of experimentation with different potential configurations for this design. And the one I've settled on has a killing floor that's this wide. The reason it's this wide is so you can stand 2 away from the killing floor and use your reach to get at the Enderman, and that way even if they get angry, you're out of their reach. They can't hit you. It makes it much easier for you to avoid hitting them by mistake. I'm going to put another rail out here just like I did in there, obviously. And I'll put a roof over it as well. Just in case that wasn't obvious. I would think it would be, though. I experimented with designs all the way up to 40 long instead of a 16 unit long kill floor. I settled on the 16, not really because it has any really magical properties. I settled on 16 because that way this far side of the kill floor is still easily within 24 blocks of my safe area over there. That way, whenever I'm anywhere in the Enderman farm, I don't have to worry about Enderman spawning on the ground floor. If you make this bottom floor too big and you stand at one end of it, then Enderman might naturally spawn on the kill floor itself, and that is not desirable. We don't want that to happen, because if that happens, then it becomes we end up with Endermen down there that are not one-hit kills, and we want them all to be exactly one-hit kills for this. Otherwise, we're wasting our time. Let's see, I have some slabs here. Where are my slabs? There we go, and I'm going to need a lot more, so we will make another 6 stacks of slabs. Yeah, I meant to right-click on that. This will give us another 6 stacks, which will be more than enough for what we're doing here. Let's put our safety rail down first. Now you notice that as I'm walking around here, even though this area is completely uncovered, we've had nothing spawn here. And the reason is because I've never been more than 24 blocks away from it. If I were to walk away right now and come back, we would have Endermen spawning on this platform. And indeed, because this kill floor is going to be left uncovered, we are going to have Endermen spawned here when we arrive on occasion, particularly until we've actually built the machine itself. So I'm going to build this outer wall here along the railing before I go anywhere towards the middle, because I want to be very, very sure that I don't fall off the edge here. Safety first, people. All right, now I can't walk off by mistake because the top is covered. So now I can work a little quicker and just fill these inside areas here. Alright, there we have our killing floor. This is where the Endermen will fall to their deaths. Well, I think we are done for today. We've gone on quite a while. I'll double check with the time, but I'm pretty sure once I edit this down, we're going to be pretty much done. Oh, I just realized there was one other thing that I wanted to put here. I'm going to put a furnace right there, just because. And I'm going to put an ender chest right here, which I will do once I've gone back and got the materials to make one. Anyway, once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking and telling all your friends. And really appreciate it. We will talk to you again next time.